Hi, I'm Mike Morales. You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media. I'm in here in the in the mobile command center in St. Pete, in Tampa, St. Pete. That gentleman out there is
Matt Metris in snowy Rochester, New York, where
Are you
winter never ends.
are you getting snow? I forgot
No,
to ask you how the weather
it hasn't
was.
snowed actually in the last couple of days, but there's still so much on the ground, and it's so cold. And tomorrow is spring,
Is it
and
tomorrow?
tomorrow is the first day of spring
Oh, wow.
for
Jeez.
taping this, and it's never going to end winter here.
You know, I'm here in the reason I'm wearing the patch, folks, is because I'm here in Florida. It's springtime already. We are camped at one of these beautiful RV resorts, and I'm in the middle of a jungle. And I have acquired, I don't know what it is, but it looks like I've been 5 rounds with Captain America. So I figured I'd wear my Captain America shirt and just be Nick Fury tonight. I'm so excited. First of all, Matt, this is our first tasting of 2018 for you and me.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm really glad that we've had this chance and that we've got this tequila, because I have been chasing these guys for at least, I want to say, 5 to 8 years. As you can see, they wrap these in tissue.
Beautiful.
Beautiful marketing, beautiful packaging. These are little symbols are made by the Huichol Indians, is my understanding. All the information you need to know about this tequila comes on the back of the box. And I looking at this, I was pronouncing this in the Spanish Maracame, but on the back I was corrected because it's actually Maracame, and it is. Let's see here what it says. Bear with me here. I'm going to cover my face up because I'm really not that attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The box looks great, though.
Yeah, thanks. Wow. Is it? He's the healer, I believe. That's the name of the name they give their healers, which explains this picture here. And as you can see, that it's the box has got the beadwork on it. It's just lovely packaging. Just
Beautiful packaging.
yeah. I can't say enough about what they've spent on the packaging. As you can see, I've I've enjoyed the Repo.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah,
I just took the seal off mine.
I know, but you've been busy. You've been busy working.
Yeah, I've been working.
So,
I've been working. But packaging did win double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition 2015, and it makes sense. It's very well packaged.
yeah, and it also did the Reposado win anything from BTI? I think it's
Gold medal, 93 points from BTI.
yeah, from the Beverage Tasting Institute, which is very highly respected. And as a matter of fact, there are some tequilas that we know of, that I know of personally. That's the only contest they enter year after year after year. So that says something. I'm gonna pour this in my jarrito, my Chisholm Trail jarrito that Chisholm Trail's been nice enough to have for myself and Rick, and we're working on getting some samples of these for our tasters, including Matt out there in Frostbite Falls.
Frostbite Falls. But in the meantime, I have the Riedel Tequila Overture Tequila glass. I went a little bit lighter on this pour than the silver, which was about 5 ounces. Got to compensate. I got to catch up to Mike. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, but this is very light in color. It's kind of like a just a touch heavier than a straw color.
Yeah, a little amberish.
Nice
legs on it, though.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can see that on my lighting here directly is not the greatest, but it is halogen, so it's good for me, especially since I'm doing this in one eye. But I love the way it just sheets on the glass, and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it takes forever to give me some legs, but it's not so over clingy, like
Absolutely. Yeah.
you can just tell that there probably isn't any additives, and I'm pretty sure that that was the case with the Blanco as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got for. Oh.
Well, that's nice.
Ah. Wow.
First thing I got was almost some caramel.
It's sweet.
Sweet, yeah, definitely some sweetness.
Yeah. Whiskey sweetness, right?
Yeah,
Whiskey barrel.
absolutely.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Does it say how long it's been rested? Is what I
yeah, it says at least 9 months on the Reposado.
So
in small, lightly charred American white oak.
So I'm assuming these are used barrels, because 9 months, and it's still fairly light for a 9-month Repo.
Absolutely.
Oh. Now I know last year Rick and I and some of the other tasters who had the bulk of the tequilas, we noticed that there was a resurgence for the Reposado. You know, a lot of the brands were making a statement with the Reposado instead of having it become an afterthought.
And a lot of times it is. A lot of brands, you'll see the Blanco and the Añejo, they really put a lot of effort into, and the Repo is just sort of eh.
Yeah, it's well, we got to fill the line. It's like it's almost the same mentality that we're seeing with the Cristalino Añejo.
Sure.
You know, the aged Añejo that they stripped the color from. It's like everybody's got one now. Everybody has to have one because it's an official, or it supposedly will become an official designation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and expression. So a lot of brands have already come out of the gate running. But it's an afterthought for some people, for somebody.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love. Wow, this is nice barrel notes on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The caramel, vanilla. I even want to say there's a touch of honey in the nose. Not a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm getting a little bit of butterscotch, maybe.
That's it. That's what I'm getting. I get the two of them confused because butterscotch is a bit lighter. Wow, that's just beautiful.
That is. It's nice.
Now I'm not getting. Is it just me? But I'm not getting any of the green vegetal agave. I'm getting lots of barrel, but I'm not getting any agave.
And it's also when we did the Blanco, we got a lot of like mint and vegetation, and I'm not getting a lot of that either.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, well, let's see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely, I get the barrel up front. I get a lot of that oakiness.
Yes. Me too.
Ooh, I just got like chocolate on the back end.
On the like a bitter chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. On the finish, on the back end, you're right.
It took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you know, when you talk about bitter chocolates and coffees and tobaccos, you're talking, you know, descriptors that you normally save for an añejo or an extra añejo. You don't expect to taste it in a reposado. This is really heavy on the barrel, man. This is almost like this is very whiskey-like.
It really is.
Or
it really
whiskey,
is.
or when they said American oak barrels, so that would it be?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. This is sweet. It finishes dry, so it's very reminiscent to me of a whiskey, not a bourbon.
Sure, absolutely.
Wow, it's on my palate too. Wow. You know, I don't want to say that they've enhanced it, because it really doesn't taste like they have. But it's a surprise to me that we're getting so much barrel from a very light color.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
This is a really solid sipper, man.
It really is, yeah.
I'm really enjoying this. there's so much of the whiskey, so reminiscent of whiskey. You might even want to pour it over a cube of ice or something.
Yeah, you could totally do that. And I just got back a couple weeks ago from whiskey country. We were up in the Scottish Highlands, and it's very reminiscent of my brief time there. And I went with my 6-year-old, so I didn't get to do as much tasting as I would have liked. But we did a lot of scotch and a lot of castles, and it worked itself out.
Oh well, just going, just going with your boy. That's something. What a trip that was awesome. That's good. You're grooming him now.
Right. Yeah.
So that's good. Wow, that is really some. Okay, well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that their Reposado is really making a statement.
It is.
I gotta say, I'm so impressed with this Repo that I'm almost afraid to try the Añejo.
I know. Now my expectations are really high.
Yeah, me too.
I mentioned in the Blanco, their tagline is smoothest tequila imaginable or something like that. And that put me off a little bit, and I had kind of lowered my expectations. And now, if the Añejo isn't amazing, I'm going to be kind of disappointed.
Well, they on their POS, they're very family oriented. They value the community, so they do a lot. They value the land, they value our product. So they're obviously standing for something. I mean,
absolutely.
There's some beautiful pictures. I don't know if you can see any of that.
Yep.
If you can get your hands on this product and just get your hands on the POS, because their POS is beautiful.
It's very nice and has lots of information. A lot of.
It's not empty information.
Yeah, we didn't in the Blanco talk about, but this is brick oven. Says 84 hours in brick oven. They don't mention their extraction, so we'll probably assume it's a roller mill. But they do go into detail about the champagne yeast that they use, that it's double distilled at a low temperature, and the Reposado is aged at least 9 months.
Champagne yeast.
Yeah.
That sounds to me like it's a trademark of someone, of a master distiller that I know. But be that as it may, and you're right. We know for a fact that distillery does not have a diffuser. So, if they're shredding it with a roller mill, we're good with that.
Yeah.
It is not minerally like anything made with a Tahona, so we know that that's not the case.
Yep.
Wow. This is very whiskey forward.
It is. I like it.
I do too. Now, okay, again, you are the bar manager at name the place again.
Selena's Mexican restaurant.
Selena's. I used to have a crush on a Selena years ago.
You can remember.
Yeah. Selena. Yeah, I remember her. Anyway, so again, cocktail forward or sipping forward, or how would you use this Reposado?
Yeah, that's a good question. My first thought, I would try a spin on the old fashioned with it.
Really? You think it's hearty enough to stand?
Yeah, I think it would be an interesting experiment, and that's one of the fun things of my job is getting to experiment and waste a lot of booze as we trial and error in cocktails. But
your job is also to present the booze in a way that will enhance, more orders and actually show it in a better light. Absolutely. I mean, other than just sipping it, of course.
Yeah.
Because most tequila is sipped in cocktails.
Yeah.
We know that. I would hesitate to serve it in a cocktail because I am really.
True, it is. It's a good sipper.
Wow, if you got some whiskey people that show up, at your place at Selena's, you can turn them on to this, and they'll fall in love with it right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, so your final verdict is it Brand of Promise nominee worthy?
Yes, absolutely. I have a thumbs up instead of a cool side. Yeah.
I'll have to get you. Actually, we're going to get new ones, and we'll make sure we get some of these out to you guys, to our tequila jockeys, as we like to call them. Well, there's our take on Maracame. You know, if you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on our podcast, and you've had it before, tell us how you like to enjoy it. You know, tell us in the comments below. Of course, press the red button too if you're watching us on YouTube. Subscribe. Beautiful things will happen, and besides, it's free. You know, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's free. But that's our take on Maracame, Brand of Promise nominee for 2018. I'm Mike Morales here in St. Petersburg. That young man is
Matt Metris in Rochester, New York.
And you have been watching Sipping Off the Cuff on all of our platforms. Again, please subscribe. Tell us what you think if you have had Maracame, especially folks across the pond, because I know you've been exposed to this tequila for a while now. Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you really think. But whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.
I'm Mike Morales. I'm CEO of Tequila Aficionado Media, and I just wanted to thank you for watching Sipping Off the Cuff. We love doing these reviews for you. Now, if you're an Agave Spirits brand owner and you're watching this, there are 3 things that I'd like to talk to you about. Number 1, if you'd like us to review your Agave Spirit on Sipping Off the Cuff, just send me an email, mike@tequilaaficionado.com. It won't cost you a dime, and I promise you'll get an honest review. Number 2, if your brand has been nominated, past or present, as a brand of promise, we can help you promote your brand effectively and affordably over on the tequila PR side of things. Just email me, mike@tequilapr.com. And number 3, if your brand has ever been a Brand of Promise nominee or a winner, you automatically qualify with us, or to go with us on our next promotional tequila tour. So shoot me an email, tours@tequilaaficionado.com, and I'll send you all the details on our upcoming tequila tour. That's it. Thanks again for watching. Sip wisely.